What's up, Andy? What's up, Dallas? How's it going, man? What's up, Bez? New week, new day, new PA. Should be interesting. My hopes are not very high. No, I'm not rolling over yet. TJR been exposed. That's all nonsense, man. If people worried about themselves as much as they tried to worry about exposing other people, they would have way more money in their pocket. You mog hard. What does that mean? Appreciate it, man. You live in the UK? No, I'm in the US. Look at this little pump right here on the book map. I had the 700 level marked out. There's a bunch of orders up there, but price has been doing these herky-jerky pullbacks on the way up here, so haven't tried to take a stab at anything yet. Nada, what up? You seen Game of Thrones? I've tried to start that series so many times and I just can't get into it. Lee, what's up, man? Good morning, good morning. It's at the 700, 24,700. Huge pile of orders there, but you keep getting these strong pullbacks on the way up, so it's not a linear move here. It's pretty good. Yeah, so many people just rave about it, man. I've gotten like 2 or 3 episodes in, and I always feel like I lose track of what's going on because maybe it's my ADHD. I just can't focus on it. It's kind of boring. Do you do this full time? Yeah. I mean, I do it for 2 hours out of my day. It's my main source of income. Yeah, man, we're about to get some real bad weather over here. Just talking with my girl, she's got a job interview thing going on at 1 o'clock, man, and I'm like, dude, stay home. I don't like her being out running around in that crap. Jay, what's up, man? Yeah, that's exactly what time. That's what I told her. I was like, you're going to be out and about right in the smack of it. I don't like that. Cody, what's up, man? All right, I'll give it another shot, Baus, because I was thinking over the weekend, I was like, man, are they going to... The shows that I really liked were... Appreciate that, man. Yeah, she definitely needs to stay safe. The shows I really liked were like Walking Dead and Breaking Bad and like some of that stuff. And I feel like they don't make shows like that anymore. Like the quality where it's like, man, you can't wait to watch the next episode. How long you been trading? Just hit the 5-year mark in January. Trim the beard, I did. Man, I used the longest like guard that I had, and it still took more off than I wanted it to take off. Good to have you back, man. What are you trading today? I'm trading the same thing I trade every day: Nasdaq futures, Nasdaq and S&P futures. What do you think? Get some sleep or trade? I don't think you're going to miss anything if you go get some sleep, to be completely honest with you. I could be wrong, but I don't have very high hopes for today. Does the NYC market open in 25 minutes? It does. How long did it take you before you became profitable? Last year was the year that I really started making some good money, man. Before that, I was losing money and then break even, and losing money, then break even. And last year is when I really was in the green a good bit. And try to find a good barber in Wilmington to shape my beard. I usually do it okay, but it's getting so bulky, it's hard to shape. Yeah, dude, what you just read my mind, because there is one, like, literally if I walk downstairs, I live above like shops and stuff in the apartment that I'm in. There's one right downstairs, and yesterday I was like, I wonder if I just run over there real quick if they'd shape me up. And I was like, you know what? That seems super lazy. I'm just gonna do it myself. And now I wish I had because I took way too much off. Good thing is though, my beard grows super fast, so it'll be back quickly. I was trading live today, and everybody said my bias was wrong. And guess who hit TP? Yeah, you can't really listen to people, man. People always yap. Oh, I'm optimistic. I just don't know that we're going to get the cleanest price action today. I could be wrong. I've just been watching Bookmap for the past hour or so, and it just, unless something changes when the market opens, when you have these major liquidity levels and prices acting like it wants to go to it, then you get these sharp pullbacks. For my trading style, that doesn't necessarily bode well. I like to see clean, concise movements right to those levels and push through them. It'll be back by tomorrow morning. How often do you shave your head? I want to start, but I don't want to shave so many times a week. I use like a beard trimmer thing, to be completely honest with you, man. And I do it once every week or two, like once every week. I just do it when it needs it. I don't really keep track of how often. I'll just like look in the mirror and notice it, and I'll just knock it. I'm about to start letting it grow though. Kids out of school for teacher work day, wife's asleep. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. I don't think you're going to miss a whole lot today, to be completely honest. Like I said, I could be wrong, but no news Monday. I mean, sometimes no news Mondays I do really well, but I can tell, I just feel in my gut the way this is moving. It's might not be the best day. Time did you wake up? Same time I wake up every day, man. My alarm is set for 6. I usually wake up a little before then, though. I crawl out of bed around 6. We're feeling good, Buffy. Feeling good. Aaron, what's up? Do you have a bias? I don't, Carl. I don't. I do not. I don't usually do that, man. I mean, my strategy is I take what the market gives me and I try to ride the wave in that direction. I don't like to pigeonhole myself in my thinking with one direction or the other. Do you take an upper decker when you wake up? Not usually. This is the 15 right here. Bookmap is saying there's a big stack of orders here at 700, but it's chopping around before it gets there. When did you start? About 5 years ago. What's the plan for your upcoming trade? To make money. To be green. I want to see Bookmap start behaving the way that I like it to behave for the days that I trade. I want to see it absorbing levels cleanly instead of doing these herky-jerky pullbacks. When I see these large liquidity pools on Bookmap and I see price acting like it wants to go there and then doing these strong pullbacks, typically those are days that I need to avoid. So if market opens and it starts behaving correctly, then what I'm looking for is a clean draw, which would probably be hopefully these highs potentially. And what I like to see is price moving swiftly in that direction, do a small retracement. And on that retracement is usually where I enter and then target the liquidity levels. Have you not been messing with ES much this year? I really haven't. It's not really like super intentional, but it's just NQ for me has been moving well, so I haven't had a need to switch over to it. Slow and steady, man. Slow and steady. You don't need to make all that today. I just look for the next best trade and keep it moving. My ideal scenario is I look down at the end of a trading day and I'm ready to take a payout. I think I can potentially psych myself out sometimes if I start doing all the calculating and I need this much for a bit payout and this and that. In January was, what was I, like 900 short of a 40K payout. And I ended up blowing the accounts because I just hyper fixated on the fact that I needed that $900, took some stupid trades, ended up set myself back, and then I just fucking, excuse my language, just tilted a little bit. And I think that's why I think it's better not to focus on that. Yeah, it was not a good feeling, man. Definitely sick to my stomach when that happened. The thing about it was I was eligible to take a pretty big payout as it was, but I got greedy and I was like, oh, I'm gonna take the max payout. I'm just gonna leave it in there and just take the max payout instead of just, I was eligible for like a $25,000 payout as it was. Maybe even more than that, I can't remember. I was like, oh, I'm gonna take a max payout. Algo, I really don't care about that. I do it just to put it up there for purposes of helping people. I've never traded before. Can you go over what you're looking for today? That's basically what I'm looking for. I'm looking for I want to see strong movements in one direction or the other, clean movements instead of this choppy stuff. And, once it decides which direction it wants to go and I can see that it's targeting a clear level of liquidity, I'm going to wait for a small pullback and then enter the trade and target that liquidity. Stops pretty tight. Usually I put my stops on the Bookmap. You can see where there's liquidity shelves or areas of consolidation where a breakout happened. I usually put my stops just below or above those levels. Do you have IG? Yeah, I do. Same as the username here. My tripping is a pre-market. It's not the best pre-market. I mean, in my opinion, maybe some people did well with this, but I don't like how slow it's moving. It's not really my speed ace. I want to get into that some, but more so like doing options. I think options would be the way to go instead of swing trading. But I don't really. I mean, be completely honest, I'm very ignorant when it comes to options. I know the basics, but I want to learn more. What platform is this? This is a website called TradingView right here. Trading low-key fake. If you wanna believe that, man. My bills are paid, I can tell you that. You ever trade Asia session? I used to, man, but my biggest blow-ups or my worst losing streaks came from trying to trade Asia. So New York AM is my jam, man. There's volume, there's movement. I don't feel the need to try to trade other sessions. Is Robinhood a good platform? I don't think you need to trade personal. If you're new to this, you definitely don't want to be trading personal capital. You want to look into prop firms. You actually want to look into just beginning. You want a paper trade for starters. Develop a strategy that is something that you can replicate consistently and get good results. Once you've done that for a month or two, then buy a cheap prop firm evaluation account. Definitely do not trade personal capital. Haven't met a single trader that really makes anything real in real life. How many real traders have you actually met, though? With Apex playing better 50K Trade-Evade or the Trade-Evade? I like the Trade-Evade platform. Definitely recommend the Trade-Evade platform. I feel like it's easier to integrate. Definitely easier to integrate into TradingView. It's life. Why are you in a trading live stream if you carry this sentiment about trading, man? You're wasting your time being in here. You're not going to convince me or anybody else in here that what you're saying is correct. You're just talking to a wall, basically, man. Claudio, what's up, man? Don't you get limited after 6 payouts? I think they moved people to live. They haven't fully released that yet. But either way, man, you're talking like 200. If on a 50K account, if you're maxing the payouts with 20 accounts, you're talking like $260,000 or $280,000. Most people are not taking 6 payouts on one single account. They're blowing the account before they get to the 6th, intentionally or unintentionally. But even if you do, that's a lot of money. Claudio, what up? Why are you struggling to breathe? Not struggling to breathe? Yeah, take it slow and easy, Riley. The Bookmap Brawler, I like that. Because he's swole, man. This is the 15 right here that I'm currently on. What's eval? It's an evaluation. It's what you do on a prop firm. You have an evaluation phase, and if you hit the profit target without breaking the max drawdown or some other rule, then you pass the account and you move to a funded account. And that funded account, once you reach the buffer on that, like on a 50K, it's usually $2,100. Everything above that $2,100 you can withdraw. You accidentally made $2,000 on Friday, so you broke. What's the consistency? You're afraid you're gonna tilt? Just take it slow and easy, man. Are you on spring break? I am. Did I miss the verse of the day? Nope, I got it right here. I can read it right now. Colossians 3:12, as God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. And for those wondering, my theological understanding from research that I've done, when the Bible is referencing God's chosen people, he's talking about those who are followers, believers, and acceptors of Jesus Christ as the Lord and Savior. Not a specific ethnicity or group of people outside of that. I don't do horoscopes, man. Definitely not. Top one. I haven't looked into them, Sandra. I haven't. Is it Sandra? Sadra? I haven't looked into top one. I'm happy with the ones I got right now, man. The firms that I'm with. I've had other firms recently hitting me up, wanting me to check them out, and I'm just like, I'm pretty content with everything that I got. I mean, at some point, I'm sure I don't really need more accounts or more firms at the moment. The next step from here is going back to trading the personal capital. If one person could go to the Vatican, I'd pick you. TPT is great, man. I love TPT. Yeah, I trade TPT. Right now, the Lucid accounts are just, I'm loving those. Lucid, Tradeify, Apex, Alpha Futures. Those are all ones that I really like. I still have it, Cody. Still have it. I got more in there now, more than that in there. $1 billion or 5 minutes with Christ. I spend 5 minutes with Christ every day, man. But I would definitely pick the 5 minutes. How much personal capital would you say is good to start a live account? You can start with as little as like $500. I don't recommend that. I think that a comfortable amount to start with. And again, I don't recommend trading personal capital until you've been milking the prop firms for like at least a year, 9 to 12 months at least. But I would say 5,000 would be what you would be a comfortable amount to be able to trade with. Wish Tradeify's payouts were larger. If you stack the 5 accounts, man, I mean, they can add up, and it depends on which account you have. But the select accounts are what I'm using, so they're capped at 1K daily. But I mean, that's, you know, that's 5,000 a day. TPT, you're capped at 5 fundeds at a time. The payout cap, they say there isn't one. I've heard it's 10,000 per account per day, but that's, to me, that's wild. You're talking, you're capped at $50,000 all in if you're trading 5 accounts per day. I mean, it restarts every day. So, I mean, that would be absolutely nuts if somebody was doing that. I haven't seen anybody do that. You look handsome today. I appreciate that. There is liquidity at this 700 level that I have marked. That's what this line is right here, but it's been there for a while. Price is kind of lulling. No one's selling a Corsair model, Big Mikey. Mikey, go clock in, dude. Your boss is wondering why you're on your phone at 9:30. TPT is daily payouts, yeah. I work at Sam's Club? Clearly. Yeah, I think TPT is definitely a firm to have in your rotation, man. The daily payouts are kind of hard to beat. Sneaky, I appreciate that, man. Good to have you here, dude. Do you only trade or you have a 9 to 5? I only trade. Yo, what happened to the hair? I shaved it, dude. What's up, 7? It does feel good, Ross. When did you go full beard? It suits you. I usually have a beard. I accidentally shaved it a while back. Kind of an accident. I was trimming it and it didn't go as planned, so I just said screw it and I shaved it all off. But it's grown back pretty well. Yeah, it does feel good in the summer. It definitely does. Anything on Bookmap at 24,600? Yeah, there's a line there, but the bigger pool liquidity is up there at that 700 level. We'll see when the market opens. We got 4 minutes till the market opens. We could get some volume increase here, and I would imagine we would. We'll see where the orders stack up. Verse of the day posted. I wonder if it's the same one I just read. Let's see. ChatGPT says 98% of day traders lose money. I'm sure you're different though. 98% of traders are like you, Mike. They have barely 2 brain cells to rub together, and then they quit after 2 days because they can't stick with anything. Let's see what the verse of the day is. It's literally the same one I read, Tristan. I'll read it again. Colossians 3:6 is God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved. Clothe yourself with compassion, kindness, and humility, gentleness, and patience. Something I need to do right now because we got Mikey in here yapping. This guy big in debt. Mikey, you're projecting so hard, man. That's one thing I can say about myself. I have 0 debt, man. Everything I own is cash paid for. Credit cards are paid off. Rent prepaid for months. Can't get me there, man. John 3:16, for God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son. Whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Something like that, right? I haven't switched contracts yet, no. I'm letting this one build a little bit. Tell Mikey we talk about candles and God. Mikey doesn't want to hear it. Mikey's an example of someone who's very unhappy with their life, so he tries to make other people equally as unhappy because misery loves company. But the only way that you can interact with people like Mikey is to try to show them love, because it'll either change them or drive them crazy, and they'll leave eventually. $45 seconds, market open here. Still thin liquidity in the book map. There are some orders to the downside here on ES, all the way down to 66.89. We'll see what happens at the market open. Suspicious candle colors. It's UNC colors, man. Appreciate that, Zach. Yeah, they just make sure people are aware. You don't have to change it yet. I'm not changing mine yet. Here we go. This is the 15, or excuse me, the 5. Big dump here. And then a pullback. Change them to Duke colors. You got some people in the chat with you that would agree with you. You got a couple of Dukies in there with you up there, Leo. Mohana, what's up, man? Still got that big stack of orders up there at 700. Tar Heel born, Tar Heel bred, baby. I can't say that, to be completely honest. I was a Duke fan my whole life till I got here to UNC. Still getting used to it, man. Just stay super patient here, guys. I would think that 700 level would want to get absorbed, but I'm just staying patient, waiting to see. It's teasing it. Little sweep there, immediate pullback. Can you grow hair? Yes, but it's becoming more difficult as I get older. I can still grow it pretty well. It's a little thin here on these sides. It's still all there, though, for the most part. How old are you? Just turned 33. Probably going to push to 25K. I could see that. I could see that. We got some highs up here that could definitely get taken. Don't worry about it. Archie, what's up, man? Might have to take a trip to Turkey, yep. Or South Florida. Man, this weather is spooky. It's like yellow outside right now. Appreciate that, man. Do you wish you started trading sooner? Absolutely. Yeah. time to gamble, I wouldn't recommend it. Do not recommend gambling. Got orders up to 30 here, potentially. If it'll go. If orders flashing lower, they're trying to pull it down. I don't know if those are people looking for entries or if that's the direction they're trying to pull price, but yeah, it just started pouring rain. You're in New York? No. I'm in North Carolina. How's the ES looking? So orders down to 66.90. That's kind of, I would imagine, where people just have their stops. Orders are flashing above still. We'll see what this wants to do here. I feel like the book map on NQ is just kind of thin. I'm not in anything, Ripper. Speaking of gambling, I lost 50 bucks on the Yale Penn game yesterday for my first Kalshi experience. Yeah, that can get hairy quick. I've had pretty good luck on DraftKings, but I put a stop to that because I could see it definitely being something that becomes too fun. Made him check what? Check my text messages? Why do I close my trade so early? I haven't taken a trade. What trade are you referring to? Man, it is coming down outside right now. Hasn't even started raining there yet. Yeah, definitely. It's looking ugly out there right now. I'm in Chapel Hill, Luca. Not too far from there. It was like, dude, it was like yellow. Like it was a weird yellow color outside. Dakota, what's up, bro? This chicken? No, it doesn't. I want to get that checked out, bro. Who won the hockey game? Canes did. Oh, no. The other night, they lost, I'm pretty sure, yeah. They lost that game. It's definitely tornado weather, man. I've gotten several alerts so far on my phone about it. Do you like when the players fight? It's fun. It's exciting. It's not for, I mean, most of the time it's not for just like random. It's somebody hit somebody that they're trying to protect, or they're trying to fire up the team, or usually there's a reason for it. That is the rain you hear in the background. It is coming down. That's book map right there. Rain sounds like you're fried chicken. Look at this push. Yeah, this is just a strange. You need more volume in here. It's very strange. Is it like a heat map? It's like a fish finder, man. That's the best way I could explain it. Pretty windy there. Yeah, it's not ideal here. Grab a drink. It really is like a fish finder. Isn't that what it looks like though? It's kind of like that. NQ and ES still uncorrelated. Yeah, it's strange. I feel like this wants to pump, but it just hasn't broken loose yet. Big order at 24,750, but again, this is like acting weird, like it's just chopping and then going and then chopping and then going. And it's boring there now. Yeah. Might be a no trade day. Not a single soul should have taken as long. Trying to get some good music going here. Let's see. What am I in the mood for? A little stereo love. There we go. What a pullback there. You guys be super careful today. I mean, you got to remember, you got a whole week here. It's Monday. No reason to try to force things if they're just not happening for you. Forrest Frank, Child of God. I'll check that out. Yeah, if it's not giving you what you normally would want on an ideal day, there's no reason to try to force it. Just wait. Always tomorrow. Shorts of the way. Could be. No trade days equal W still? I agree. It's definitely better than blowing accounts or losing a bunch of money. Base hits do win the game, man. That's true. Yeah, had to call the Don real quick, get him to tweet something about China or something. It's not a stock, JR. It's NASDAQ futures. So it's a combination of a bunch of different companies. NQH is the specific one on TradingView that I'm on. And pretty soon we're going to move to NQM one day, probably coming up soon. But NQH is what we're on still right now. Pass my email. There you go. Volume seems to be split. Yeah, could be. Beat the block up. If you're in a Christian rap, I'll check it out. Jay Monty, I had a buddy of mine try to put me on him a while back. I don't remember if I ever checked him out. On the phone with JP Morgan. I mean, there's liquidity above us here, but it's just one of those days where it doesn't feel like, definitely not going there in a hurry. This is what pre-market was like. This is why I was saying I didn't have high hopes for the day. What do you think about TJR? I don't pay attention to that crap, man. I think if you're focused on yourself, doing your own thing, making your life the way you want it to be, you don't have time for all that. Still leaning bullish. We might mitigate the 4-hour high time frame NQ. No news Monday. Yeah, I've got orders coming down here into the 24,670 area, but I don't trust this, to be honest. I'm not interested in this. I want to see clean fluid movements, man. This is not ideal for my trading style. I do feel bullish too, Anthony, but I think it's just a slow bull. I think it's just going to teeter-totter up, and the danger with that is, anybody who's learned from TJ, the way he describes it is a staircase up and an elevator down scenario where you get these slow movements to the upside, and then all of a sudden the bottom just falls out on it. So it can really catch you with your pants down if you're not careful. Oh, for sure, Baus, yeah. I don't know if I'll even give it that long, man. Getting that push up to that liquidity now in the 30s. Bunch of liquidity in the 30s here. See if that creates enough momentum to drag us up to this 750 level, 24,750. A lot of liquidity there in the 30s. And then price just, see, this is the kind of days where I know that I shouldn't trade. When you get that kind of action right there, just a ton of liquidity piled up right there in the 30s and flashing, and price doesn't go right to it. There's the 35 level. Went all the way to 40 there for a split second, and then pushed right back. Up to the 40s again. Big orders flashing around 50. Pull back into the 30s. If this 30 level breaks, it's going to retrace back down lower, way lower. How did February go? I had a great February and a great March so far. January, I did not do well. No trades, Taylor. Just getting this BS going on here. We're here practicing on TradeView. That's the best thing to do, man. I'd recommend sitting on your hands with all this, though, because this is not good trading conditions, especially when you're learning. There's nothing to... Well, the best thing you can learn from this is how to not take a trade. Yeah, Archie, good idea, man. Yes, they are. Two sheaf. They are the number of buy or sell orders at those levels, and you can see like stacked up here. You see this order at 24,750. There's 87 sell orders stacked right there. 88 now. So you can kind of read. I don't know how clear that is for you guys to see. Never seen you take a trade. There you go. You haven't been here very long, man. Correct. Only like 3 days. See, there you go. You got to zoom in and out. You kind of got to play with it to get it to do that. I'm also on MNQ on that right there. So MNQ typically looks cleaner. I have ES right here also, which is typically cleaner. Yeah, it is. It is tough sometimes. The longer you do it, the longer you use Bookmap, though, the easier it gets. You would think longs would be clean right here. What strategy did you use mostly? I used recently, I mean, the most effective, I have a combination of ICT with order flow. So I've been leaning way more on the order flow side of things recently, but combination of ICT with order flow. Press buy and close your eyes. Don't recommend it. You see all the orders at 750. Is Bookmap pulling this info across different firms? It's pulling it from the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. Does it reverse if it gets to those liquidity? It depends. It depends on the way price is behaving that day. A lot of times when you see it absorb liquidity levels, it creates momentum further into that direction. Sometimes it rejects. You got to know, you got to pay attention early in the session to learn exactly. Typically, the way that it starts early in the session is how it's going to play throughout the session. So if you see it going to those levels and rejecting off of them, chances are that's what's going to happen for the most of that session. You can see that kind of happening here. You see how it went to this level right here, grabbed these orders and rejected off of them. So that's kind of the way this session's going. But a lot of times when I do the scenario where I do the best is, oh shoot, sorry, I moved the wrong thing there. The scenario where I do the best is when it's going to those levels and creating momentum through them. I would recommend buying Bookmap. Yeah, I mean I would definitely recommend it. Why is the order at 50 bigger than the one at 56, even though there are more orders at 56? It's just a hot level there. I don't know. That's a good question. 56. Where's 56? Maybe because these are consolidated right at that level. I don't know. It's a good question. It's a great question. Bookmap is free on YouTube. But yeah, I think you can find a ES Bookmap for free on YouTube. Definitely recommend that. I show it on my YouTube too. I mean, it's there right now. Trump is speaking at 11:45 Eastern time, or Trump speaking. I'll be off by then. I'll be off by 11. All day. Yeah, it's one of those days you just gotta. It's no news Monday. I mean, it's why some traders don't trade on Mondays, especially no news Mondays. Could be. Yeah, definitely could be. Price is nervous. Indecisive. Roz, I don't pay attention to that stuff, man. I don't recommend other people pay attention to it either. I mean, most people would be way better off just continuing to focus on themselves. Take it easy, man. Good to see you. Stay safe down there with this weather. Here's that push to 50 maybe, 750. 805. Oh yeah, there's levels at 805. You got people pulling orders and stacking them higher here at 750. Probably not, Aaron. Probably not. I'll just wait for tomorrow. Hey, smart move, Cato. I'll see you tomorrow, man. Have a blessed day. Appreciate you. Dennis. What's a good way to get into day trading? YouTube and paper trading. All right, man. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care. YouTube is huge, man. Don't spend as little money as possible. You really don't need to spend money. You know, I don't recommend trading personal capital at all. I recommend trading on paper, and then for a couple months, once you've had good results, switch into a prop firm account. Switch into a prop firm account. So you really, the cost of entry is very low. Press pie and close your eyes. How many notifications am I going to get about this storm? Holy cow. Yeah, there's really bad storms rolling through here. Sunny outside right now. It stopped raining and it's sunny, but I think that's going to be short-lived. Do you not buy and sell single stocks? No, I don't. Not in terms of a day trading approach, no. Futures only for day trading. Just pull back into the oblivion here. Tapped in, was it tapping into that 1 hour? Tons of orders above us on ES. Yeah. Snowstorm? No. Like a rainstorm, man. Like a really bad rainstorm. What do I think right now? I'd sit on my hands. Definitely sit on my hands. This is not ideal. Tapping into that 4 hour inversion here. Orders above, so I would think it would want to go get those, but tapping into that 4 hour inversion. It's just not, price action is not clean today. Are futures easier to trade? Yes, I would say so. Rather than I mean, from my experience, yes. An F-16. I thought they only went up to 5. Oh, a jet. I thought you were talking about a tornado. You're talking about a jet. Thinking about storms, man. Yeah, it's a good day just to hop off, Matthew, and not try to force anything. No, I haven't taken a trade. Start with options and futures is definitely easier to grasp and learn. Yeah. See what the volume looks like in the next contract here. Trying to get the other contract loaded here. Actually, it looks like maybe some more volume in that. Usually you don't roll over this fast, but there definitely seems to be more volume in there right now. Might be the move. Still dead in both. It's all good. Trump's live right now. Weird Monday. Yeah, not an ideal Monday. But, I mean, this is what you get.
Where Ron ship's names.
I don't see him. I don't see him, Claudio. It's not on any of the news channels that I'm on. Is Top 1 Futures legit? I don't know. I've never used them. Never looked into them. I just checked all of them. I checked Fox Business, CNN, MSNBC, Bloomberg. Those orders, stack orders, start at 24,760. They go all the way up to 24,780. And then at the very top, they go up to 24,800. Could be pre-recorded, yeah. Yeah, there's a YouTube channel that constantly is showing him speaking. It's gotten me a couple times. Another storm alert. Holy cow, man. I'm not going to sit through this that much longer, to be completely honest. Not interested. Yeah, Raja's smart, man. Definitely smart to get off. This is not good price action, JR. It's not good price action at all. This is not how you want price to be moving. Take it easy, Matthew. Take it easy, Matt. We'll see you tomorrow. You want to see clean fluid motions, not this wiki pullback crap, and not this consolidation. You want to see moves like this, or this. These strong moves up. You don't want to see this chop like this. This is not what you want to see. This is chop. Yeah, no volume, no clear indication. I mean, it looks like it's trending up, but you could get some of these candles. I mean, look at these candles, these pullbacks. These are, what is this? Almost a 50-point pullback there. You know, you're talking, if you're trading a mini on that, it's $20 times 50. So, I mean, that's, you end up getting cooked on some of these things. Just not ideal trading conditions. Do you trade PM or AM? Just AM. Mostly just AM. You know what? I'm going to call it right there, guys, because I feel like I'm going to start talking myself into taking a trade here, and I don't want to do that because I just don't like the way price is moving. So I'm going to lock out my accounts, and I'm going to call it a day. I'll be back tomorrow, 9 a.m. We'll be ready to roll, 9 a.m. Eastern time. Be back and ready to do it again. Appreciate all you guys being here. Appreciate the follows, the comments, the likes, the shares, the gifts, everything. Leave the heat, Matt Rowan. I can't, man. It's actually against the terms of usage. So I don't know how some people get away with that. I don't want to take a chance of losing my ability to use it or anything like that. So love you guys. We'll be back tomorrow. Stay safe if you're in the storm. Be careful. So love these streams. Hey, appreciate you being here, man. You guys take it easy. We'll be back. See you tomorrow. Tornado ain't on. We'll see you guys.